Alright, hey there ProxifyGaming crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back once again for another Let's Play on Metroid Prime 1 using the Wii mode here with Metroid Prime Trilogy. And if you did miss out during the last video, well, we had one heck of a journey throughout here in the said Phazon mines to be able to get ourselves with a said returning ability for Samus, and that is going to be known as the said power bombs. Now, for what these power bombs can actually go and do is that they can actually be able to destroy out on different said type of rubble that is going to be located around within here of the said Phazon mines, and or other said places that will have some sort of breakable object that we can go and use the said power bombs for. Now, we are going to be testing out our power bomb type of ways throughout this said video and unlocking on some other said new type of energy tanks. Also, probably pick up with some other said missile upgrades, and probably go and do a said type of Chozo artifact collecting as well throughout this video, because we are going to have to go and use a said type of power bomb for a couple of these said Chozo artifacts that we will have to go and use from well, within our time here. Now, within these two videos for today, not only are we just going to be, of course, just doing with everything Metroid Prime 1 related, but we're also going to have to go and do some Echoes of Wisdom as well. We are going to be finishing off with the Farron Temple and trying to pick up one of the first of many sanction for this set type of Prime Energy that we're going to have to go and do at some point later on down the road. So that should be pretty nice. I believe we are going to be facing off with Goma, which Goma is the main type of boss within that whole Farron Temple that we'll be showcasing around. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to kind of do some backtracking, but while doing some backtracking, well, we are going to be seeing one of these type of said space-powered elites that are going to be showing up here. Now, just like how we went and did it before, there is going to be a said method that we can go and do, and that is by using these said super missiles to go and destroy out with this said guy here. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we don't really have a whole heck of a lot of missiles with us right now at the moment, so we are going to have to kind of play it safe for a little bit and kind of use our super missiles a little bit conservatively out here for the time being. So yeah, so when you go and see one of those type of space powers doing like their power quake attack, that is like a kind of a nice good telltale sign that you should go and probably start using the missiles throughout that said part right there. Now, if you ever are out of said missiles, you can also go and use the said charge beam, and that can do quite a bit of damage within there. It will take quite a bit of hits though, however. So we're going to go and do another said jump up there, so not too shabby. Now, they also do have that said type of top part. Now, I did go and talk about that during the last video when we were here in the Phazon mines. And you can go and destroy the said type of cannon first before actually going and worrying about hitting the actual full body part of the space pirate. But it's either up to you. Whatever that you want to go and decide to go and knock out with these guys here. Now, just letting you know that throughout in this type of area is that if you ever decide to start heading on out, but then you want to come back to it later, those set type of troopers will be back again, and this area will be relentlessly annoying within here. So anything that you want to go and do right now, since we are going to be doing one other thing that's going to be here within this area, that is by blowing out the actual set type of rubble that's actually be located around within here, which that will actually take us into a set type of world map, new type of inventory that we can go and access within here within our time. So just make sure that you go and use a power bomb that will blow up the area, and there we go. Now, the game will start you off with actually having 4 type of power bombs. So we are going to use a little bit of these type of said power bombs that are given to us, but we're going to conserve them while we are going to be here, because we don't want to be wasting them off too much. Now, it is a little bit tricky to at least somewhat kind of regain some of these type of power bombs, because some of these troopers don't really drop these said type of power bombs as often. So any type of space pirates, or even the said troopers for that matter, will be a little bit harder to at least somewhat try to pick up with the said power bombs. So for what we're going to be doing, we're going to have to kind of be a little bit careful for what we actually need to go and do. Now, one part in particular, which I want to say throughout here at the said Phazon mines, is that I do actually somewhat run out of these said power bombs, but I do make sure to at least pick up with another one for what we actually do need to head on into with for the said Chozo artifact that will actually be located around within here. Now, if you guys remember, since we just went and headed back over here, there was some rubble around within one of those other type of not power bomb, but one of those type of morph bomb spots where you can go and kind of move around within this type of said pillar that's around over here. Well, we can go and head all the way up to the very highest point that's going to be here for the said yellow. And what that is going to be happening is that there will be another said power bomb spot just right around over here. And when we go and blow up with this is where we're going to be getting one of our said returning type of said beams that we originally did have with Samus back around within the actual said space station area. And that is going to be with the said grapple beam. So very nice. We have finally got the grapple beam here of this game. And we can go and just basically just kind of fly around the air within our time of some of these different said places and kind of have ourselves a little bit of a much more faster journey to get to some of our previous places a little bit better. So very nice. Always good for that. So while heading back over here to this particular part, you guys may probably remember seeing this type of creature before, where that said type of plasma cannon was at. Well, this is where we are going to have to battle out with the said Phazon Space Pirate Elite that's going to be here. Or I should say the Phazon Space Pirate. I don't know exactly how you would go and pronounce these guys, but they kind of work exactly like the Space Pirate Elite. It will have to take quite a bit of damage here, but however, if you actually do go and knock them out, you will be able to get yourself with a very nice, good, handy-dandy Chozo artifact for our collection. So, very nice within there if we can go and pull this off. So, we are going to have to kind of go and do our little tactic for a little bit, and that's just kind of make sure to go and set it with these said super missiles here. Just be careful, because this guy does go a little bit faster than the other type of Space Pirate Elites, because they do have this type of faster type of walking power that they like to go and do, and they also like to swipe and do a lot of annoying type of attacks as well as what we are seeing right now currently. Yeah, so this one here I am just trying to run and gun basically. Well, if you guys don't know at this point in time, we already have like a whole bunch of like energy tanks alongside with us. So you know what, to go and do some run and gun, it doesn't really matter to us, but we want to be at least a little bit careful while doing it though. Now, I am a little bit rusty when it comes to this battle here because it has been a little bit, but either way, we've already went and knocked him down, lost a little bit of energy tanks along the way, but we will be picking up another set energy tank to regain most of our health back for this. But there we go. One set shows our artifact for this video has been taken care of, but we will be taking care of another one as well. So, pretty soon, hopefully, if we could go and get all these said type of Chozo artifacts, we will be making our way back to the said impact crater for what we do need to do around within there soon. Okay, so heading up through here, I know that we haven't really seen too much of exactly what was happening here. Now, something tells me that I think there is a said power bomb spot that we could go and do within that. Maybe get another said missile expansion, but we'll have to see later. Yeah, I don't think we're going to really go and worry about that guy all that too much. But what we are going to have to go and do is actually climb up on this type of weird vine here. And just kind of line yourself up perfectly to get to the other said vine. And this will actually take us to another said ice beam door. And this is where it's going to lead us right into another said upgrade for Samus, which I don't think we've ever got to go and use throughout our travels, even through the original part of the first episode. But if you want to go and use your set power bombs here for this way, this is going to be something that we can go and do here. And we will be picking up with the said type of X-ray visors. Now, I don't really know if the X-ray visors do anything good for us. I know that the thermal visors is somewhat pretty nice, so that we could go and kind of look at those type of said invisible space pirates that we kind of been seeing through the shadows sometimes. Now, this part is a little bit annoying. We got this little type of half pipe area here. Now, unfortunately, with the type of weird viney type of things that are around within this area, kind of loses your ability to kind of see all that too much. So you kind of have to basically perfectly time everything out here right. All right, come on. There we go. I think we somewhat got it there. Nice. Head through this area, and now let's just kind of just take a little bit of a quick look, and I believe we can go and see within our with our scan that is the X-ray visors. So hooray! I think that's all the visors I think at this point in time that we already have all collected here. So very cool. And then next time, for the next video, we will be heading back to the Magmore Caverns and actually be getting ourselves with the said plasma beam if we can. All right, so checking around through this wall, this is where you do need another said power bomb if you want to go and head all the way down into here for the other said Chozo artifact. And if you ever feel like you're going to get yourself stuck, well, there is going to be some said Chozo ghost that we will have to battle to basically get on out from here. All right, so there we go. And now we're just going to have to go and just kind of somewhat speed boost our way here with our ball. And just like that, the other said Chozo artifact is literally here. So how much is that of the said Chozo artifacts right now? Because I believe there's like, what, 12 of them so far that we have to go and find? And I believe we only came across with, I think, like 6, I think, for right now, right? So we'll still have to look for another said 6 later. Alright, so now we're just going to have to kind of make a little bit of some jumping distance here. And there we go, and that is another said Chozo artifact that is now collected to us. Alright. And that was like actually a big part of a said Chozo artifact as well too. Now, if you want to figure out how you need to basically get on out of here, well, just kind of jump up onto that little spot there, and now we got ourselves with some Chozo ghosts to go and worry about. Again, these guys are relentlessly annoying, so just make sure that you go and destroy them at some point. And after once that happens, a said area somewhere around within here will actually open up, and then we can actually be able to head on out from here. Alright, and just like that, I'm pretty certain that that is going to be all the Chozo ghosts finally destroyed. And now the said type of, I guess the Chozo beak is now going to open up, and now we can head on into there. And if you are wondering about how to exit on out, well, we're going to directly show you how this happens. So kind of have to go through here in your little morph ball ability, and then now what we're going to have to do is just kind of do some jumping for the time being. And we're almost getting close. Just kind of have to hop around over here on this type of said waterfall. So have to hop on over through a little bit of the other set type of bridges that are here. And there it is. There's the actual said exit way that we do need. And this will literally take us right on back over to the original entrance that we went and headed on over here to this particular area from the very beginning. Yep, and just like that, we're there. Okay, so now I want to say that we are going to have to go and end off with this video for today. For what this end part of this video is going to be is that we're just going to be heading all the way back to a said save point so that we can continue onwards through another set time throughout here within the time being. But thank you guys so much for going and stopping by. I'll be seeing you in the next video for our way out here with more of Metroid Prime 1. We will be trying to pick up with the said type of plasma beam, and hopefully everything will go out as currently to plan, because then we can at least hopefully get ourselves with the other set energy tank that does need a set of plasma beam all the way back in the Fendera drifts, which we will make sure to definitely pick that up for next time. But anyways, I'll see you guys then. I'll let this video play itself out, and of course, peace.